Oregon State University just learned it will be heading a $1 million project to advance semiconductor technologies in the Pacific Northwest. And those involved hope it grows Oregon's silicon forest into more parts of the state. Tim Gordon reports.
Oregon is already blazing some trails in the world of semiconductors, the essential components of electronic devices in everything from toasters to trucks. The nickname Silicon Forest refers to the hub of semiconductor research and production in Washington County, anchored by Intel. But in terms of education, Oregon State University has long been a national leader in the field. OSU professor of chemical engineering Greg Herman says the $1 million project grant from the National Science Foundation is aimed at bringing semiconductor interests together.
It's a mechanism to get closer relationships between industry and academia and the other entities.
Herman explains that OSU will work with the University of Washington, Boise State University, the Oregon Business Council, and more than 20 other partners, building up the semiconductor ecosystem in the Pacific Northwest over the next 2 years.
We're doing everything from STEM outreach, K through 12, meeting all across each of the states to meet with high school students and younger counselors to let them know all about what the semiconductor industry is.
It is a prime time for such a project. Oregon Senator Ron Wyden was a key player in passing last year's $52 billion Federal Chips and Science Act. And this spring, the state legislature passed the Oregon CHIPS Act, which Governor Tina Kotek says she'll sign. $210 million intended to give Oregon businesses a leg up applying for federal CHIPS funding. Herman hopes that and OSU's efforts on the project will grow the Silicon Forest far beyond its hub in Hillsboro.
I'd like to see that we're actually building opportunities out into the other regions in Oregon. So seeing Eastern Oregon, Southern Oregon expanding in the semiconductor space.
Tim Gordon, KGW News.